Psychological warfare was a planned attack at the people, creating fear and division through threats and propaganda. It allowed a war to unfold without the use of soldiers and ammunition. Instead, it was a silent war on the mind, eating away at our souls, intimidating us, demoralizing us, crippling our beings to a point where the physical self would just give up and submit to whatever order is given to them. Creating infighting and divide amongst communities, cultures, religions, and our inner selves. Most people couldn't believe it was happening, but it was a war aimed at the people and it involved everyone. This was far bigger than anyone could imagine. Keeping people in low depressed psychological states allowed them to induce their agenda, manipulating people's thoughts and actions to where they would do anything they were asked. Once we submitted, they had our consent and could carry on to the next stage of their events. This was perpetuated for years until we collectively slid into a point of no return. Along the way, people were led to believe in democracy, believing they had a choice between right and left. The truth is that there was only one governing rule, and that became clear over those years. Cognitive dissonance had set in, and people were now led by their fear, worry, and loss. They had personally been taken over by the rules and regulations that destroyed their lives. All the data was there, the facts and the figures, the proof that what was unfolding was a lie, but nobody seemed to care. The people listened to dark media messages which were designed to distort the truth. The dictators who only had self-interest. We never learned. By putting us through a collective trauma, it allowed them to collect the data they needed. But don't be fooled. The data wasn't for a monetary value. In their future world, money wouldn't exist. The data was being collected for something beyond the AI systems and which most had only seen in a sci-fi Hollywood film. Humans were in a human experiment, which went very deep and most could not comprehend. We still have the same family bloodlines ruling this planet. However, due to our intermix of DNA and genetics, they have to have our consent to move forward. All they need is our word. We control the direction of society by the decisions we make every day. How do you give away your consent? Do you empower yourself? Or do you submit to leaders who only wish to psychologically enslave you?